Hello dear children, in the last video we have studied that property 1 and property 2. What are those property 1 and 2? In the property 1, what we have studied, when a number is divided by 1, the quotient is number itself. That means any number, if we are going to divide it by 1, the quotient will be always number itself they are telling. See here, 8 I am dividing with the 1, so I have got the quotient as 8. I have shown in the last video. And if you take 12 divided by 1 will also give you 12. This is what you have studied in the property 1. In the property 2, what you have studied, when a non-zero number, non-zero means other than 0, any number, if any number you are dividing by itself, if you are dividing any number by itself, your quotient will be always 1. 7 divisible by 7 is 1. Any number, 73 divided by dash is equals to 1, if they give means it will be always 73. See, this is what you have studied in the last video. Today we are going to see property 3. What is this property 3 is telling? When a 0 is divided by any number, that means divided by a non-zero number, then the quotient will be, then the quotient is 0 they are telling. What they are telling? When 0 is divided by non-zero number, example, 0 is divisible by any number 3. If I take 3, your quotient will be 0. For example, if you are dividing 0 by 3 zeros are 0 they are telling. So your quotient will be always 0. Any example, dash divided by 10 is equals to 0 if they ask means here it will be 0 only. If they ask dash divided by 56 is equals to 0 if they give, it will be 0. If they give one more, 0 divided by 7 is equals to dash means it is 0. What this property is telling? When 0 is divided by non-zero number, the quotient is always 0. And next comes the last property, that is property 4. What it is telling means, when the remainder will be 0, when the remainder is 0, sorry, not remainder, remainder. When the remainder is 0, the quotient and divisor are always factors of dividend. What they are telling, you know now the terms of division. I have told, if I am going to divide 12 by 4 3s are 12. Here 12 is called dividend. I have told in the last video also, but still 12 is called dividend, 4 is called divisor, this 3 is called quotient, and 0 is called remainder. See what they are telling, when the remainder is 0, this divisor and quotient, these two are there, no? These two are the factors of dividend. Factors means what? If any number is dividing, if one number is there, for example 12 only, this 12 can be divisible by both 4 and 3 completely. If you are dividing with the 4s, you are going to get the remainder is 0. That means this 4 can easily divide 12 into completely 3 parts. If 12 balls are there, means if I am going to make 4 groups, if I am making here 4 and here also these are 4, no other balls are left here, those all the balls are completely divided into 4 groups, is it? That is what this, how many groups has done here? 3 groups. So this 4 and 3 are the factors of dividend. If instead of 12 here, if it was 13 or 14, 2 balls are extra, then if that 4 is not factor of, if it instead of 12, if it is a 14 here, if I am going to divide this 4 by 14, 14 by 4, then these 2 balls will be extra, then you will get the remainder 2. Remainder you are going to get 2. Then these 4 and 3 are not the factors of 14. 4 and 3 are not the factors of 14. 4 and 3 are factors of 12. The same way you can find for 6. 6 is there in which table you have to find. Then only you can easily find the factors. If they ask what are the factors of 6, means 1 will be always a factor of all the number. 1 is a factor of all number. It is a common factor, we can say. And 2 in the table 2, 6 is there. In the table 3, 6 is there. And in the last one it is 6. In the table 6, 6 is there. So then we can say these, if you are going to divide by 1za, by 2za, by 3za, by 6za, you are going to get the remainder 0. Then these all 4 numbers are called factors. These all 4 numbers are called factors. This is what property 3 and property 4 is telling. I hope you clear with the factor thing. Factor is very, very important. You are going to study further in your higher classes. So that's why properly understand what is the meaning of factor. So if any number that is dividing the other number completely, then we can say that number is the factor of the which number you are dividing, that number. Okay. Now this is about property 3 and property 4. See here in your textbook they have given the quick drill. Choose the correct answer. When a non-zero number is divided by itself, the quotient is dash, 0, 1 and the number itself. When a non-zero number, for example non-zero means 9, if I take 9 divided by 9, what you will get the quotient? When a non-zero number is divided by itself, the quotient will be 1. Quotient is 1. So second answer is correct. When a number is divided by 1, the quotient is number itself. For example, if you take 9 if you are dividing with not this one, 9 if you are dividing with 1 9s are 9, so you have got the quotient as a number itself, so the answer is number itself. When a 0 is divided by non-zero number, the quotient is always 0. If one factor is 0, the other will be 0. When the remainder is 0, the quotient and the divisor are what? Factors of the dividend. Sometimes, never, always. It is always the factors of the dividend. Okay. This is about property 4 and all the quick drill. Thank you.